Hey guys, it's Joey Gaming and welcome back to another video here on the Joey Gaming channel. In today's video, I'm happy to announce that the Polar Express movie is the best Christmas movie for 2022. And you guys were the ones who actually made that decision. So, throughout the course of December, I had several polls. I did a poll every single day on which you guys get to decide what Christmas movie is the best. And at the end, with several showdown rounds, the Polar Express was the best Christmas movie for 2022. Next year, I want to go ahead and do this exact same polls. And I want to do the exact same thing again, just to see if let's word I'm looking for. Just to see if the results would be any different. Because right now, there were only 30 people that actually participated in this challenge. Well, it's not really a challenge, but it's more of a community fun thing, I guess. I don't know. It's just 30 people participated, around 30 people participated in these polls, and I don't know, I think it'll be a lot more interesting if we get more people expressing their opinions, but it is definitely interesting. Like, honestly, there's some things that surprised me about running these polls, but at the same time, there was stuff that didn't surprise me. Like, there's some movies that I knew were just going to win, right? Wasn't really expecting the Polar Express to really win, and that's because I think the Polar Express is actually a very controversial movie, because people either love it or hate it, and I just didn't really think it was going to win. I thought it was going to be like a classic that was going to win, like Elf, or one of the Santa movies, right? The Santa Claus movies. But we'll get to that near the end of the video. Anyways, I'm going to be telling you guys how the voting worked. So this competition lasted for around 3 weeks, starting from December 1st, lasting till December 21st. The 21st. It lasted till the 21st, right? And how it worked is that every single day there would be a poll, right? And you guys would be able to vote for 4 Christmas movies, right? The first week was Christmas cartoon movies, right? And then the second week was live action Christmas movies, right? And after those movies, after we get the results for those movies, the winners of those results will compete in another set of rounds, right? And I call these the final rounds, right? And whatever movies won those semi-final rounds go to the actual final rounds, right? And then the movies would win based off of what their best movie in their category is. For example, the best cartoon Christmas movie that has won in their finals, right, is the Polar Express. The best live action movie that won is the Home Alone, right? And it is in second place, right? That is the Home Alone and the Polar Express were the final 2 movies that competed against each other. And obviously, the Polar Express won, but I'll show you those stats very, very soon. For week 1, for day 1, here are the results. With 89% of the votes, Polar Express won this day, right? And with Christmas Carol has 0, and Elf Story has 0, and Nightmare Before Christmas has 11% of the votes. So Polar Express won the first day, right, of the cartoon Christmas movie showdown, right? For day 2, we had Frozen 2, Grinch 2018, and Classic Grinch. For 17% of the votes, Frozen won. Actually, no, Frozen didn't win. But with 67% of the votes, Classic Grinch won the competition, following up with Frozen 1 with 17%. Next with Grinch 2018 with 11% of the votes. And with the least amount of votes for day 2, Frozen 2 had 6% of the votes. So easily the Classic Grinch totally destroyed all these other movies. And you can make an argument that Frozen isn't really a Christmas movie, but I was putting it in here just for filler. It's a good thing that Frozen didn't win, because imagine if Frozen won the best Christmas movie competition. That would be kind of insane. But no, it was the original Classic Grinch, right? And that won the competition for day 2. For day 3, we had Charlie Brown Christmas, Frosty the Snowman, A Garfield Christmas, and Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer. With 50% of the votes, Frosty the Snowman won day 3, following with Charlie Brown with 43% of the votes. Following with that, Garfield had 7% of the votes. And poor Grandma over here had 0 votes with a 0% success rate. So, yeah. For day 4, we have Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, A Year Without Santa Claus, and Jack Frost. And with 100% of the votes, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer won the first, not first, but Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer won day 4 of the Christmas movie showdown. And now for day 5, we have a Mickey Once Upon a Time, a Mickey Twice a Christ, I think that's what it is called, I'm not sure, Mickey's Christmas Carol, and Mickey's Magic Christmas. And with 100% of the votes, Once Upon a Time, or Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, takes the win, with everyone else having 0% of the vote. So congratulations to Mickey Once Upon a Christmas, because they obviously won with 100% of the votes. There was no competition. Mickey and Rudolph destroyed the competition there. Alright, for day 6, and day 6 was kind of interesting, and I will tell you why in a little bit. So with 40% of the votes, Duck the Halls won the competition for day 6, following with Pluto's Xmas, or Pluto's Christmas Tree, with 33%, following with Beauty and the Beast Christmas with 20%, and finishing it off, Winnie the Pooh had 7% and is in last place for day 6. Day 6 was really, really interesting because it was neck and neck between Duck the Halls and Pluto's Christmas. In fact, I had to say, hey everyone, we need a few more votes for this poll because we have a tie. It was tied between Duck the Halls and Pluto's Christmas, right? But at the end, Duck the Halls won the competition. Day 7, and this was the last poll that involved Christmas movies. With 47% of the votes, Shrek the Halls received and is the best Christmas movie for day 7. Following with Casper, Casper's Haunted Christmas with 33%. And in 13%, we had The Little Drummer Boy with 13% of the votes. And All I Want for Christmas received 7% of the votes. So congratulations, Shrek. You will be moving on to the final rounds. Overall, the Christmas movie voting was definitely interesting. I was honestly expecting the claymation movies to do better. But, you know, obviously Rudolph came in and just took the competition, right? And I thought people would be more split on the Disney movies, in which they are, if you think about the Duck the Halls and Pluto's Xmas. But a Mickey Once Upon a Christmas won the vote, right? And no other Christmas movie won, which I thought was quite interesting. Also, Shrek was funny. I kind of found it funny that Shrek won. Shrek the Halls won. I thought it was to be All I Want for Christmas is gonna be You. But then again, we have some weird movies selected up, so like Casper and The Little Drummer Boy. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about week 2 of the competition. So for week 2 was live action Christmas movies. These are not animated cartoon movies, these are live action movies, right? And for day 1, I had a bunch of Santa Claus films, right? With another Santa movie, which isn't really part of the Santa Claus series, but I thought I would include it anyways. And with 100% of the votes, Santa Claus won the first day. And no other movie, which surprised me. There's people out there who generally like Santa Claus 2 better than Santa Claus 1. But nope, the original Santa Claus won the whole competition. So Tim Allen, Santa Claus won. Congratulations, you won, and you will be moving to the finals. For day 2, I had Home Alone 2, Xmas Vacation, and Wonderful Life. With 75% of the votes, Home Alone won day 2 of the live action category, following with Home Alone 2 with 19% of the votes. Following that, we have Wonderful Life with 6% of the votes. And with 0% of the votes, we have Xmas Vacation. Honestly, I thought Xmas Vacation was going to do well because people love Xmas Vacation, right? I thought it could be a good contender to Home Alone, but no. The Home Alones just destroyed everyone else in this whole poll today, and that was just really interesting. For day 3, we had several movies, and this was an interesting one as well. With 69% of the votes, Elf won day 3 of the live-action Christmas movie showdown, following with A Christmas Story with 31% of the votes. And after that, the other two movies received 0 votes and had a 0% of votes, which is definitely interesting. And honestly, I've never heard of The Man Who Invented Christmas or Holiday Affair, just only Christmas Story and Elf, right? And honestly, I was really expecting Elf to win here, and my prediction was certainly right. 69% of the votes went towards Elf, which is insane. So congratulations, Elf. You will officially move on to the next round. For day 4 of the live-action category, we had Scrooge, The Grinch, Muppets Christmas, and A Christmas Carol. And with 88% of the votes, the live-action Grinch won day 4, following with Scrooge with 6%. Actually, you know what? Scrooge and A Muppets Christmas is tied. They're tied. They both have 6% of the votes. So there isn't a clear second place or third place winner here. So they're tied. However, the Grinch won. So congratulations to the Grinch with 88% of the votes. It's crazy that the Grinch was. Honestly, I knew that the Grinch was going to destroy all these other Christmas movies, and it did. It sure did. The Grinch just destroyed. All the other Christmas movies. All right, for day 5, we had Falling for Christmas, Elvis Saves Christmas, Scrooge, and A Christmas Prince. And with 70% of the votes, Elvis Saves Christmas wins day 5 of the Christmas live-action category, following with Scrooge with 20% of the votes. And for Falling for Christmas, that movie receives 10% of the votes. A Xmas Prince receives 0 votes. So, yeah, obviously we have a clear winner, and that clear winner is Save Christmas here. Elvis Saves Christmas. So, congratulations, Elvis Saves Christmas. You are moving to the final round. Alright, for day 6, and day 6 was interesting too. I just knew who was going to win here. It wasn't really fair. But with 85% of the votes, Christmas Chronicles receives 85% of the votes and wins day 6 of the Christmas competition, following with Christmas with the Cranks with 15% of the votes. So congratulations, Christmas Chronicles, you won, and you'll be moving on to the final rounds. All right. All the other movies in day 6 also received no votes. Just thought I should point that out. All right, for day 7, with 100% of the votes, Jingle All the Way is the movie that won day 7, and all the rest of the movies have 0%. And the other movies that I have are Prancer, Jingle Jungle, The Family Man, and that's about it. So, yeah, I was honestly expecting... Honestly, I didn't really know what to expect, right? I was thinking that maybe Prancer or Prancel or, I don't know, Jingle actually won pretty good, actually. Jingle All the Way. I thought it was going to be split between Prancer and Jingle, but then again, I have not watched any of these movies, so I wasn't sure what I was expecting. So, yeah, that was week 2 of the Christmas Showdown. Alright, week 3 is the finals round. And for day 1 of the finals, we had the Polar Express, Classic Grinch, Frosty the Snowman, and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And with 89% of the votes, Polar Express wins the first day of the finals, following with Classic Grinch and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer coming in with a tie. And Frosty the Snowman receives 0 votes. So congratulations, Polar Express, you move on to the next final round. For day 2, we had Mickey's Christmas, right? Shrek the Halls, Duck the Halls, and Pluto's Christmas. And with 91% of the votes, Mickey's Christmas wins with 91% of the votes, following with Shrek with 9% of the votes, and following with Duck the Halls and Pluto's Christmas with receiving 0 votes. So Mickey's Christmas moves on to the next round and wins the second day. Alright, for day 3, I had Santa Claus, Home Alone, Elf, and the Grinch. The live action Grinch. And with 89% of the votes, Home Alone wins day 3, following with the Grinch and Elf at 6% of the votes. Home Alone destroys everyone else, right? It wasn't even close. I thought that it was going to be pretty even, I'm not going to lie, but people really, really wanted Home Alone. And when Home Alone actually won, I thought it was going to be split between Santa Claus, Elf, and the Grinch, and I was actually very curious on who was going to win. I was not expecting Home Alone to actually destroy all the rest of the movies here, but it did. For day 4, we had 3 movies here, we had three movies because one of the Christmas movies, right? I think it was day 2. At the time, it was still a tie, so I included Duck the Halls and the other Christmas movie. And so there's only 3 polls, 3 things you can vote here. But for day 4, with 81% of the votes, Christmas Chronicles wins the competition for day 4, following with Save Christmas, Ever Saves Christmas at 13%, and Jingle All the Way at 6%. So congratulations, Christmas Chronicles. You move on to the final rounds. Alright, now let's go ahead and talk about day 5 of the finals week. So, for day 5, this was the final showdown for the Christmas... that's what I'm looking for. It's the final showdown for the Christmas cartoon movie, right? And whatever movie wins here will become the best Christmas movie in the cartoon category for 2022. And with 85% of the votes, and you already know this, but Polar Express comes in and destroys Mickey, coming in at 15%. So congratulations, Polar Express. You are the best cartoon movie at this category. And now for day 6, we had... Day 6/day 2. I don't know why we said at day 1 or day 2, but it is what it is. For day 2 of week 3, well, it's actually day 6, but you get the point. For week 3, for day 6, we had Home Alone versus Christmas Chronicles. And with 86% of the votes, Home Alone wins and destroys Xmas Chronicles. So congratulations, Home Alone, with 86% of the votes. You win. And you won against Christmas Chronicles that had 14% of the votes. And now we're here at the final showdown round for the 21st of December. And with 57% of the votes, we had Polar Express win over Home Alone. So with that, congratulations to Polar Express. The Polar Express is the best Christmas movie in 2021, voted in by the Joey Gaming community. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching. This was a very fun competition to watch. A lot of surprises, right? And it was just really, really insane on what happened. This is something I want to do again for next year, right? I'm hoping that my community will grow larger next year, right? And hopefully we can get at least hundreds of people to participate in these polls rather than tens of people, you know? Anyways, guys, I don't know what else to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and see ya. Peace.